Hi guys, welcome to another audio video, and I'll be reading Psalms 18 of the King James Version Bible, and it reads, I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress, and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler, and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from mine enemies. The sorrows of death compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The sorrows of hell compassed me about, the snares of death prevented me. In my distress I called upon the Lord, and cried unto my God. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled, and the foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken, because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also, and came down, and darkness was under his feet. And he rode upon a cherub, and did fly, yea, he did fly upon the wings of the wind. He made darkness his secret place, his pavilion round about him were dark waters, and thick clouds of the sky. At the brightness that was before him, his thick clouds passed, hail, stones, and coals of fire. The Lord also thundered in the heavens, and the highest gave his voice, hailstones and coals of fire. Yea, he sent out his arrows and scattered them, and he shot out lightnings and discomfited them. Then the channels of water were seen, and the foundations of the world were discovered at thy rebuke. O Lord, at the blast of the breath of thy nostril. He sent from above. He took me, he drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy, and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. They prevented me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my stay. He brought me forth also into a large place. He delivered me because he delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me. For I have kept the ways of the Lord, and have not wickedly departed from my God. For all his judgments were before me, and I did not put away his statutes from me. I was also upright before him, and I kept myself from mine iniquity. Therefore hath the Lord recompensed me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands in his eyesight. With the merciful thou wilt shew thyself merciful, with an upright man thou wilt shew thyself upright, with the pure thou wilt shew thyself pure, and with the froward thou wilt show thyself froward. For thou wilt save the afflicted people, but wilt bring down high looks. For thou wilt light my candle, the Lord my God will enlighten my darkness. For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my God have I leaped over a wall. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. For who is God save the Lord? Or who is a rock save our God? It is God that girdeth me with strength, and maketh my way perfect. He maketh my feet like hinds' feet, and setteth me upon my high places. He teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken in by my arms. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. I have pursued mine enemies and overtaken them, neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I have wounded them that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued me, thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me. Thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. Thou hast delivered me from the strivings of the people, and thou hast made me the head of the heathen. A people whom I have not known shall serve me. As soon as they hear of me, they shall obey me. The strangers shall submit themselves unto me. The strangers shall fade away and be afraid out of their close places. The Lord liveth, and blessed be my rock. Sorry, God. Sorry, guys. And let the God of my salvation be exalted. It is God that avengeth me, and subdueth the people under me. He delivereth me from mine enemies, yea, thou liftest me up above those that rise up against me. Thou hast delivered me from the violent men. Therefore will I give thanks unto thee, O Lord, among the heathen, and sing praises unto thy name. Great deliverance giveth he to his king, and sheweth mercy to his anointed, to David and to his seed forevermore. Alright, guys, so in this chapter we see where God has come through for David yet again, because David went up against men that were mightier than he. He acknowledged that they were mightier than he, and that he was somewhat fearful of them because of their strength and because they were mightier men than he. But God showed up, and God strengthened him so that he subdued those whom he was thinking were greater than he was in strength. The Lord gave him the strength he needed to subdue them and to overcome them. And he says here that he basically crushed them to dust in the wind, saying that he totally defeated them. And he acknowledges that it wasn't of his will, but all because of God, because of what God has done for him, because of the strength God has given him, because of the fact that God was with him. And not only that, but he was actually able to subdue the heathens who did not know God, and they had to fear him. They had to fear God because of what God allowed him to do. Okay? And guys, that just goes to show just how awesome our God is. I'm sorry. And so David is giving him thanks, which he so richly deserves, and praises, which he so richly deserves. And I want to see something very important that he says. Therefore I will give thanks unto thee, O Lord, among the heathens, and sing unto thy name. So not because they were heathens doesn't mean that he did not give praise among them. Okay? Because sometimes we need to praise among these heathens, so they will actually be able to gain some experience with God. You don't know if it is your praise that will actually bring someone that will actually bring someone's salvation, that will actually bring someone's deliverance, because some of these people just need to be delivered, and you do not know what will bring their deliverance. And that's why there's so many different ministries. If you question why there are so many different ministries, this is the reason. Because God doesn't operate in one way. He's not a God that operates in any one way. He operates in many different ways. Okay? And we cannot understand his dealings. And so we wouldn't expect him to give us one way to reach sinners. We wouldn't expect him to only give us one way to deliver people and to rescue people from the hands of the enemy. No, we could not expect that. So that is just how he is. He's awesome. He knows everything that he ought to do. And that is why anything God instructs you to do, just trust in Him. Like David says, he trusts in God. You should trust in God also, that whatever He urges you to do, that you will actually go forth and do it. And not just do it, but believe that you will actually overcome because of God, and believe there's a reason why God is actually telling you, leading you to do this. All right, guys? So just allow yourselves to be vessels, avail yourselves to be vessels for God to use, okay? All right, guys, so I'm going to leave it right there. Please remember to continue to walk in your salvation. And if you've not yet gained it, then seek it. There's no better time to begin than the present. Have yourselves a blessed day. Bye.